Is it time to finally look at the survey? It might be. Finally time. All right, here we go. You guys ready? I haven't looked at it yet. Yep, I was waiting to look at the survey with you guys. Imagine that. So, okay, now this is kind of a... This is one to read and figure out, but let's take a look at what we got here. There's like a light purple, which is GG Moodine, I believe. 21, so this is all split all over the place, all cattywampus. But GG, of course, makes up a large cut of this pizza pie, as well as Kronii. Kronii and I gotta hang out again, it has been a long time. But first is GG, and why the orange women? Orange women first. GG 21%, and then after that is Giwa, and then Kronii. And then Biboo! I always look up with Biboo, but this slice looks a little bigger. Oh. Liz is 8.5%. It's very spread out for sure, but FUWAMOCO! I get a lot of chances to interact with them, but it'd be fun to collab again. Hey, Coast Bales, who I just see like every other day anyway. The thing that's so funny to me about Bae is that we do not collab at all outside of like Chadcast stuff, right? But she's my best friend. But she's my best friend. Hard stop. That's my best friend in the world. And we don't collab at all. What the fuck? Why? Maybe we really just don't need to. Like Koganei and Fubuki. I guess so. Anyway. Don't want to ruin it with work. Maybe there is a little piece of that as well, but maybe there's a small piece of like, I just feel like we don't need to. I feel like Chadcast is enough, you know? Right. And there's also Iris as well, who I also would consider best friend material. That's why I have the Chadcast. We're too close. I feel like the three of us are too close to feel like we need to collab with each other. But Iris and I will be collabing soon for a sponsored thing. So look forward to that. At long last. I've collabed I don't want to say recently with Iris, but with Iris I've played games like, for example, Warhammer. We played Warhammer. That was super fun. And we can also play games like Armor Core together. We have a lot of the same taste in games, me and Iris. I love that GG has kind of swept this vote here, but I feel like we collab a lot recently. we have good chemistry, GG and I, which is crazy because in the beginning, I'll be honest, I didn't know if we were gonna get along well or if we'd become super good friends, but now I can't even imagine that. Now it's like, yeah, obviously I want to hang out with GG all the time. Yeah. In the beginning, I really wasn't sure. I was like, oh, geez, I don't know. Your Tumblr soulmate. Oh, God. She's your wolf. That's always how it goes. People I'm not sure if I'll be friends with or not always end up becoming my best friends. She's got that extroverted energy that I need in my life. All right, Holo ID. Let's run it. Our the top ones occupying 50% are Boka, of course, Kobo Kaneru, and we are collabing soon, this month actually, next week, and Crazy Ollie. This doesn't surprise me. You guys know that I have great chemistry with these two. Gobo and Ollie. Boka. It's hard for me. How do I say this? I think in general it's hard not to like Kobo. Even though she's such a brat. Baby child. She's so funny. And also so likable. There's this side of her that I always end up seeing whenever I talk to her. I want to cheer for her and I want her to be successful. Even though she's a huge brat. I love her. And Ollie, who I also want to support all the time because she works so hard and she's everyone's biggest fan and I love that about her. I feel like she's so different than I am when it comes to expressing your fandom, because there are so many people in Holo that I'm a huge fan of, but I always get nervous about expressing how much of a fan I am, because I want to be able to level with them as a human being, and I'm scared that they'll be scared of me if I express that I'm their fan, or they won't like me, or they'll only see me as a fan and not as an equal, or as somebody they can make stuff with. Anyway, I overthink it, right? But with Ollie, I feel like it's just so effortless. She's so effortlessly passionate about the people that she likes. I really wish I could do that, you know? And she's caring and a hard worker. I think we'll get a chance to collaborate more this upcoming year, for sure. Would you care if they expressed their fan of you? Nah, not at all. But not everybody's the same. So I guess I just get worried about that. She is unhinged, but she also has just the best intentions. Okay? I am the #1 fan of my friends, though, I will say that much. So I want to do what I can to help them, make them happy. Also, more collabs with Kaela would be really fun. Hey, you know what? I could hang with Biboo and Kaela during a stream. I could go 12 hours. I'm gonna rope the two of them into getting me into a 12-hour stream. I'll do it with them. I'll do it. I'll grind with them. I can grind with the best of them. Though, out of the three of us, I'm definitely the one that taps out first, I think. I'm the one that taps out first, but I can keep up with them for 12 hours. Anyway, 2026 will make it happen. Like I said, my goal this year is more collaborations, so... And I've let the others know that, so now I'm not thinking all nervously to myself, oh, what if they don't want to collab with me? What if they think it's weird I'm asking for so many collabs? Silence! They now know that it's what I really want to do this year, so no worry. Zeta, 8.1%. Of course, hope we get to do more stuff together. And then Reine, of course, I always love hanging out with. And then Anya as well, #1 collaborator with Takanashi Kiara. They will collab this year, I'm telling you, I'm a fortune teller, I can see it in this future. And then Iofifteen, I'd love to do a drawing collab with. Moona, I want to do music stuff with, as well as Risu. I would love to do music stuff with Risu as well. I think I'll get a chance, actually, now that I'm looking at all of these, I'm also remembering who responded saying that they'd like to be a part of Mori Calliope's Eikaiwa sessions, and I think it's pretty much everyone. Almost everyone, at least 80%, right? Including ID. So, we'll get plenty of chances to do stuff together, even if it's in a group of 5 people. Now, who in JP? Now, this is kind of a crazy chart. I'm not surprised that coming out at 14.5% is Suisei Senpai. That's Suisei Senpai. I always want to, but I never know how to reach out properly. I know she's so busy. We've actually gotten a chance to, like, dance a bit together, just on the down low, on the side. We hang out on the outside, but not lots of, like, collabs together, you know? So, I think it would be fun to do more stuff together, for sure. And then, of course, Koganei Senpai, which does not at all come as a surprise to me. 10% of you guys said Koganei Senpai. Of course. Absolutely. You know, I'm gonna reach out again. In fact, I'm going to spam her. Even if I don't get a reply back. And then there's Subaru Senpai, 7.7. I'd love to do more stuff with Subaru Senpai. I feel like she's so easy to talk to. When I invited her to my house, it was just the easiest thing in the world to chat with her. She's just an easy to talk to, bright ball of sunshine. Magnetic personality. I never worry about whether I'm awkward or cringe around her. Kind of similar to Gigi, actually, but like without the rabies, I guess. Truly. Gigi without the rabies is how I describe Subaru. Marin Sensho is an interesting one. For sure. I told you guys in the beginning that I was kind of scared by, like, I don't know, there's something about her that, like, intimidated me. Not anymore, though. I don't really feel that way anymore. I think the more time that I spent in Holo, the more I realized that, like, Sensho, she's just a nice person. Just a nice, cool, talented person. She's very sexual. And very open about that. But she's also just a super nice, friendly, talented, cool person. Nice old woman. Who said that? I didn't say anything like that, by the way. That was Chad. But I'm not sure what we would do, but I'm crossing my fingers. Maybe she'll want to do Eikaiwa again someday. Again, I'm just not really sure what we could do together, but I'd love to maybe do more 3D performances together, or if she wanted to do Eikaiwa or something like that. I think that would be nice. If she wants to invite me to her house, I'd go to her house. Maybe I'll do something like cook some irresistible food, bring it to the studio, and then get super lucky that one night people are around or people are like not busy, and then I'll catch her. I know she does do art. I'm not sure if drawing together what kind of content we'd be able to produce, but that's also an option. And then of course Toa-sama, who I always just want to collab with in general. Always. Ize, that's an easy one. Raprasu. We did some good 3D stuff in the past together. I'm also down. Maybe Laplus wants to learn some Eigo, and then of course Duine, who I know wants to do Eikaiwa. And then Hachima. I've been wanting to invite Hachima to more like EN collabs and such. I didn't really get a chance to last year, but well, once she's back, I'm gonna put my foot down and make a damn effort. You know, more so than I did in the past. Always saying shit like, oh, I really meant to. I wanted to. This is the year where we stop that, you know? Hop to it. But for now, I want her to rest, you know? And feel well soon. Take your time, Hachima. Take all the time you need. And when you're ready, we'll definitely be one to hang out a little bit, even if it's off stream, you know? So that's my hope. Yeah. Many answers here. But even the small little teeny tiny pieces as well, these are you guys' answers. You know, these are deadbeats that wanted to see this, you know? Even if there are some members that I haven't gotten much of a chance to interact with, maybe even more so. Deadbeats out there like, hey, hang out with my Oshi. I for sure want to do more stuff with Aki as well, though. Because Aki I've been running into at the studio so often these days. Yeah. And Aki-senpai gave me some really great advice recently too, just life advice. She's such a great mentor, you know? I'm just really grateful to her. So I hope we get a chance to hang out soon in the future. You know? that drinking stream was wild. I want to do one of those with Chadcast though, with Capture someday. That'd be so fun. Yeah. Aki, dance lessons. We are planning to dance together sometime soon, doing some lessons in the future soon here, so. And then for device, of course, I'm not surprised that Diona is here with 35.7%. I'd love to, as long as she's not too nervous, right? I'd love to travel to the ring-tailed lemurs with her, or something like that as well, but have to be an off-stream thing. Then we can talk about it on-stream. Would she be okay? See, that's the thing that I always worry about. I'm like, if someone's a really big fan of Mori, is it really okay for... Is their heart prepared if we go on a vacation together? I'm worried about their health. Is it gonna be okay? I mean, in my own eyes, I look at myself and I'm like, I'm not that big of a deal. But the way that her eyes sparkle when I walk into the room, I'm like, are you okay? I hope I'm not scaring you. It's always how I end up feeling. I think she's cute. I try not to compliment her too much because I don't want her to explode or anything, you know? I'm not really used to that. You know? Having like, I mean, I know some of the ENs have liked me and admired me before they joined, which they're super sweet, but I feel like this is the first time I've had like, there's been somebody that joins Holo that's like really outwardly excited. It's my first time experiencing it. It's kind of exciting, honestly. never had any starstruck over me people joining Holo, so it's like a new world for me. Let your playful masochism flow and praise her. True, but if I overdo it, then it won't have as much of an effect anymore, right? I gotta be careful. Sorry, sadism. Yeah. I get them mixed up too, don't worry, Deadbeat. So. And then Niko's very cool. Su-chan also cool. I've danced with her recently. We had some dance lessons together. Chihaya, DJ in training, who I think is also super cool and has the best thighs ever. And then Bibi! We're going to collab this month! Yay! We're already planning it. It's gonna be a very late night Japan collab. Like midnight to 3 a.m. or so, but it'll be fun. We don't know what we're doing yet, but we'll figure it out. I just love her enthusiasm and wanting to collab, you know, with various members. I think that's admirable. My Uno buddy! We're gonna play something that isn't Uno, though. My late night buddy! So, yay! Exciting. We'll figure out what to play. And of course, Kanade, who I'm gonna be collabing with soon with Kobo. Beautiful voice. Amazing person. Ririka. Always down for a collab with Ririka. And always there to pat her on the back if she's feeling like she's drank too much. There's more to her than that, though. She's genuinely fun to talk to and such a vibrant personality. Ririka drinking! Okay. She can get a little glass and I'll drink the full pint. And then, of course, Raden. Somebody said something the other day that it's cool that, like, we get together once a year and just become besties for a night during the drinking stream. Always so fun. I'd love to actually do a legitimate, dedicated osake drinking stream with Raden. Hold on. Memo shimasu. But so far, the 10 collabs that I scheduled, it's like one's with VB, but everything else is with EN members. So I'm like, why don't I schedule a time to collab, do an off collab with the JP members now? That was like the highlight of my resolution was more collabs, but especially more collabs with JP members, right? So, yeah. And then of course Hajime as well, who I'd love to dance with. Both Su-chan and Hajime. I would love to do some dancing stuff with them. I'll do my best. I'm a newbie, but I've learned a little something over my past. And Bancho. No problem with taking your time, though. Now, here's an interesting one. What kind of goods do you want me to make for you?